Welcome to Open Mic Night. Give it up for your host and MC, Michael Blank.
Yo guys, I just woke up and that bomb last night is just not sitting well with me. Just bombing in front of all those people, bombing in front of my ex-girlfriend and her friends were there too. I woke up in the middle of the night and I was just tossing and turning, couldn't go back to sleep. It just sucks, dude. And I can't even blame the crowd because a few people after me, Phil went up and he did great. But he did use his best jokes, fucking try hard. And then way later down the open mic when everybody had left, this guy got on stage. I've heard about this guy before. He's like a 6'5" black guy. And I've never seen him before because he only goes to the comedy club. And I don't go there. And so he goes to the Rhino and he gets on stage. First time I've seen him. I've heard about him. He has a reputation that precedes him. But he just started comedy. He gets on stage and he tells a story about jerking off. And it was so funny, I almost cried. And that shit just made me want to do better. There's this guy named Walter Battle. Giant black guy on the scene. Just so funny. You have to see him. All those events combining together, it just made me depressed. I'm like, dude, I gotta write some better jokes. Anyways, tonight I'm going to try and redeem myself by going to the Bird Comedy Theater. And hopefully I actually write a good 4 minutes of jokes this time. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get right to it. Alright guys, we're about to write the jokes. And if you wanted to watch me bomb, the episode was the Rhino 12, so I'll put a link to it. But anyways, now I'm going to pray to the Muse. Dear Muse, please let me write a great 4 minutes of jokes that will make everybody crack up. Help me write some great jokes that will redeem myself for the awful bomb that I dropped last night. And please help me write some good jokes just so that I know that I have the ability to do it anymore. Please. Alright, sweet. So I prayed to the Muse. Now we're going to light the candle and get to work. Let's go, baby. Guys, I'm about to go to the gym because I always go to the gym with my friend at this time of day. But then I'm going to come back and we're going to finish the jokes. Alright guys, I wrote the stupid fucking jokes. Now let's read them. Number 1. A lot of people when they first meet me think I'm mentally challenged. One time I was talking to this girl and I could tell she thought I had special needs by the way she was interacting. She was talking to me like a child. So I decided to lean into it. I was like, what do women have instead of penises? And she was like, Michael, you've never heard of a vagina? And I was like, Jenny, what does a vagina look like? And that's how I lost my virginity. You might think it's fucked up that I tricked a girl into sleeping with me by acting mentally challenged. But she's the one that slept with someone with a mental age of a child, so who's the real victim? Alright. One time I was on Instagram and this girl DMs me and she sends me a naked picture. So naturally I return the favor. I send her a video with my dick, my balls, my face, the whole shebang. And then I noticed she makes a group chat with me and a bunch of my friends. And I was like, oh, I do not like where this is going. So I block her. But then she messaged me back from another account, and the tone has changed. She was like, I got you, bitch. Don't even try blocking me again. I'm going to send your dick pic to everybody you know, unless you send me money. Oof. This could not have gone any worse. So I don't negotiate with terrorists. So I was like, go ahead and send it, bitch. And she was like, okay, don't say I didn't warn you. And I was like, okay. Of all the things I thought I'd be blackmailed for, I didn't think my penis would be one of them. This life never ceases to surprise me. Number 4, I got arrested 6 times in college. I was like the Michael Jordan of getting arrested. And I did it as a white man. My friends thought it was awesome. My parents thought it was a drinking problem. And my friends thought I was unlucky. My parents thought I was an idiot. I like to think it was a combination of both. One of the times I flipped off a cop as they were driving by, and they slam on their brakes, get out of the car and stop me. They're like, how much have you had to drink tonight? I was like, oh, like only 2 or 3 beers. I thought she'd be like, okay, thanks for your honesty. You're free to go. But no, this isn't fucking SpongeBob. She was like, okay, thanks for your confession. You're under arrest for underage drinking. I was like, okay, I shouldn't have flipped her off. That one was more stupid than unlucky. I would like to say that after all those times getting arrested, I was able to turn it around and finish college early. Yep, thank you. By getting expelled. Alright, sweet. Those are my jokes for today. I don't know, dude. I tried to draw more upon real life story type shit. It's whatever, dude. Just another day trying to figure it out. My heart is bleak. I feel sad. I feel like I lost my touch. But it's all just part of the process, and I do trust the process. Just another day, man. I hope it goes well, but what are you gonna do? Anyways, I'll see you fuckers tonight at the Bird. Let's get this shit. Night has fallen, and we're on the way to the open mic. The path to redemption starts now. Let's fucking go, baby. Let's go. I hope it goes well tonight. But either way, we're gonna learn something, so let's hit the road, baby. Boom, bitch. Made it to the Bird. Made it to the Bird in downtown Kansas City. Look, we got Town Topic hamburgers. You might recognize that from the introduction video.
And Haley Harwood.
Yo, we back at the fucking Bird Comedy Theater, dude.
Sometimes he just starts recording.
Yeah, I'll just ambush people. I'll be like, hey, how's it going? Yes, dude. Look.
You're not trained.
Hey, Tristan.
No, absolutely.
Yo, Alex. I'm here, dog.
Okay.
Dude, so this is Alex from Chicago.
Hello.
How long you been doing comedy?
Call it 3 years.
Nice. Same, pretty much.
Really?
About. Why? Seems too long or too short?
Let's not talk about it.
You're like 3 years and you still haven't figured it out?
What's there to figure out?
Yeah, right. I've watched every time we play the Ravens, at least since they've had Lamar Jackson. We beat him every time.
Really?
Yeah.
You should go out of town more often, man.
I
It
know.
usually helps.
I'm gonna go to St. Louis.
Yeah, because when you're a visitor, it's so much different.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you're from out of town?
Yeah,
Here, let's get you a great spot on the
So
list.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you guys know each other?
Chicago. Yeah.
Oh, when you went to Chicago?
I was I met him in the Lincoln Lodge, and like they were like, "Oh, our producer dropped out. We need someone to fill his spot." And he literally just pointed and said, "This guy will do it."
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, worked out.
Yeah, I did.
How old are you?
I'm 30 now.
Whoa, I thought you were our age, bro.
I get that a lot.
Dude, so just a heads up, after this episode airs, you're probably gonna start getting recognized a little bit, so.
Oh, goody.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. We getting late these days or what?
Dude. No. No, I haven't been getting laid, bro. I could have, but I chose comedy.
Nice.
I went to Murph's open mic, and then I tried to hit up the girl after, but the opportunity had passed.
Yeah.
Married to the game.
But please welcome to the stage your second Michael in a row, Michael Blank.
Okay, we did the set, and sadly I didn't redeem myself. I pretty much bombed again. I didn't know how it would go. It went fine. Like the Instagram story, it got a few laughs. Yeah, I was on Instagram, and this girl messaged me. She's like, telling me I was cute and stuff. She wants to like trade nudes or whatever. So I was like, okay, fuck it, you go first. And so she sends me a nude. She's pretty hot, so I send one back. I get my dick, my balls, my face. The whole shebang, dude. It was like a video, actually. She's like, wow, thanks. And then I noticed she made a group chat with me and all of my friends. I was like, oh, I do not like where this is going. So I block her immediately. And then she hits me back on another account. But this time the tone changed. She's like, hey, I got you, bitch. Now you need to send me some money or I'm going to send your dick pic to everybody you know. I was like, oof, that could not have gone worse.
this is not what I was expecting to happen. So I don't negotiate with terrorists. I was like, fucking do it, bitch. And she was like, okay, don't say I didn't warn you. Like, okay, I wasn't gonna. That's kind of half of it. You have to warn me. How else are you gonna get my money? And I'm kind of stupid. I should have known. Should have known it was a scam when a girl wanted to trade nudes with me. That should have been a dead giveaway, dude. But nope.
And then I talked about the part where I talked about pretending to be mentally challenged so that I could get some pussy. That part I think did the best out of all of them. I did a Forrest Gump impression. It was all right.
One time I was talking to this girl and I could tell she thought I was mentally challenged by the way she was interacting with me. She's like, oh, she's talking to me like a child. So I decided to lean into it. I was like, what do girls have instead of penis? She was like, Michael, you don't know what a vagina is? I was like, Jenny, I'm not a smart man, Jenny. Will you show me your vagina? That's how I lost my virginity. Yeah, no. Yeah.
And then I told the story about flipping off a cop and getting arrested. And it didn't do that great. I forgot what the funny part was.
For example, one time when I got arrested, I flipped off a cop. And then they just slam on their brakes and they get out of the car and they're like, how much have you had to drink? And I was like, oh, 2 or 3 beers. And I thought they were going to be like, oh, thanks for your honesty, you're free to go. But they were like, oh, thank you for your confession, you're under arrest. And I was like, damn, I don't know, that's just what happened. And then they handcuffed me. It was a woman cop, not that it matters, but that's when I realized, dude, I don't like the police either, so I stand with the black community. My name is Michael Blank, goodbye.
But it did all right. I ended my set by saying I stand with the black community, and most of the audience was black. Now they know I'm an ally or whatever. But no, the Michael Jordan part did fine.
I got arrested 6 times when I was in college. I was like the Michael Jordan of getting arrested. And I did it as a white man too. Breaking down racial barriers. My friends thought it was awesome. My parents thought it was a drinking problem. My friends thought I was unlucky. My parents thought I was an idiot. I think it was a little bit of both.
Anyways, I'm going to watch back the tape later when I edit this. I'm going to see what it looked like. Hopefully I can make some adjustments, and we're going to keep moving forward. I also got very lucky. I got picked number 3 or 4 to go up. So I went up really early, great spot. That pretty much wraps it up for today. So tomorrow night is Friday. And as you know, the Friday night open mic has shut down. It has gone out of business. And I'm anticipating a new one to open up. But I don't think any have opened up yet. So I don't think I'll be able to go to an open mic tomorrow. But I'll be back on Saturday. And we're going to be going to Murph's Pub in Lawrence, Kansas. It's going to be fucking sick. I'll see you fuckers there. Thanks for watching. I love you guys. Peace out.